striving, bonding, reinventing themselves.
This house changed my life.
Starting over. Life has never been this real. Previously on Starting Over, Kim's control issues surfaced when she couldn't pick her own room.
I would have just felt more comfortable if I had more control.
And what will happen if you lose control?
I'm gonna blow up.
You're gonna blow up.
Yes.
Meanwhile, Deborah's outspoken personality still hasn't won the women over.
How do you have unprotected intercourse with somebody you never saw or a one-night stand?
She's threatened to walk out twice, but the women encouraged her to stay.
Everybody wants you to stay.
However, they didn't know she was keeping a secret.
I've been celibate for the last 6 years.
So you haven't had sex in 6 years?
Right. I'm been broke, and now this is this. We're gonna have to get this taken care of pretty soon, or else I'll be showing and all that, you know?
And last night, Deborah pushed Jennifer too far.
Hey, maybe I should have said, I feel so in love. Maybe I should have done that.
I bet Jennifer would trade places with you in a minute, as far as having a father. She's just so mean to me.
If you say bizarre things out of nowhere, there's 6 people in the room, 5 of us think they're bizarre. Why do we have to try to get along?
I don't know if it was bizarre.
Oh, I think it was bizarre. It was rude.
Rude. Inconsiderate.
It was a bizarre thing to say to somebody who's hurting and in pain, I think. I'm still pissed off. I couldn't sleep last night.
I was a mess. That was the biggest mess I've ever been since I've been here. Ask Josie and Tawana. I was a wreck. I sat on the phone with Jack and cried for like 20 minutes. It was a nasty cry.
It's called the ugly cry. I hate the ugly cry.
It was the ugly cry.
I hate that. You poor
I just
thing,
had to get it out,
Jennifer.
though.
I'm so sorry.
I just can't take her anymore.
I know.
I feel like it's just like the kids who picked on me in school. They had absolutely no reason to single me out and pick on me, just like Deborah has no reason to single me out and pick on me, yet they still do it. And it really upsets me. Come in.
Hello.
Morning. Hi.
Good morning. Well, I want to introduce you to Dave.
Morning, ladies.
Dave is a photographer. And this morning, you are going to be getting publicity photos taken.
Not like
yes,
this.
today. We do have a makeup artist to support you.
So we can take a shower first.
You will have time to take a shower.
Thank goodness.
Okay.
Yay.
Thank you, Dave.
We'll see you ladies later.
Okay. And I really want you to think of these photos as, how do you want the world to see you? So I want you to really think about what you want to wear, okay? So you ladies, enjoy have somebody putting makeup on you and getting you all pretty. But again, remember, it's really about how the world wants to see you. How do you want the world to see you? And use that as your mantra as you pick your clothes and as you pick your shoes and as you pick your jewelry for this photo shoot. All right, ladies, have a great day.
Thank
I look
you.
forward to seeing you at the photo shoot.
Thank you.
Celibate for that many years. It wasn't that I didn't have the opportunity to have sex. You obviously know anybody does. And now I can't even put on an earring. God, give me strength. Please give me strength.
Today is not the day that I really want to do this. I feel bloated and swollen from crying. But I guess that's normal. We might as well get it in a picture. I've cried every day that I've been here.
I thought the photo shoot would be fun and exciting, but instead, there's overcast. They say a picture is worth 1,000 words. Well, I wonder what 1,000 words would match the real mood of the housemates.
1, 2, 3. I know. You're crossed, you keep yours in. 2, 3, look at everybody, looks great. 1.
What are you doing?
1, 2, 3. Yeah, great. Look at what she's standing. Now turn your shoulders and feet the other way. All right, the big smiles, I'll let you go. Like that, that's good. That's excellent.
Hi, Chloe.
Smiling, because I get it.
What a good looking group. Look at me now, Deborah.
Chloe.
What's a smile?
Chloe.
I knew it was in there.
It's like night and day when you smile.
Yeah.
Amazing.
1, 2, 3.
One more.
1, 2, 3. We got it.
All right.
Oh, great shot.
Thank you, guys. Here's her.
I know Deborah's having a difficult day, yet this is her chance for redemption. This is her chance to connect to the women of the Starting Over House. They're in a photo together, the perfect time to connect. But instead, she's choosing to isolate.
I don't know where I belong. I always got along with everybody. Never had this type of problem before. And I think it's just the process of living with women with hormones and finding the place where I belong, where I feel comfortable. I guess I'm not a group person.
Hello, ladies. Da, 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 da. Long time no see. I'll just put these over here so it doesn't occupy your mind. Ladies, your job today was to dress as how you want to present yourself to the world. So I want to talk about that. Why'd you choose these outfits? What do they represent? Who are you in these outfits? Like, why this outfit? You have tons of clothes to choose from. Why did you pick these clothes for the photo shoot?
I'll start since you looked at me first, I guess.
Okay.
Well, really, I don't know why I picked it. I guess it's just because the colors, it brings out my eyes, and it's vibrant and live. Also, Chloe had an outfit that had the similar colors, so it kind of combined us and made us look like we were, you know, mother-daughter. So that's why I picked it. And it's festive for where we're at. It works with the whole palm tree setting and everything.
Jennifer, how would you describe yourself?
Comfortable.
Comfortable.
Yes. And not too casual, but not too dressed up. Pulled together.
Pulled together.
That's how I feel.
So you wanted to have the appearance of I'm pulled together.
That makes it sound bad, but yes.
I just put your word. Did I put any other words in her mouth? No, I just said pulled
together and comfortable.
Pulled together, comfortable. Okay, got it. Deborah, why did you wear what you wore today? What does that say about you?
I think it's low-key and kind of conservative, but these are my favorite colors, and the pop of color to me indicates that I could be anything at any time. Like, it's like lightning bolts, you know?
Any other adjectives? Do you feel sexy, pretty, beautiful, sophisticated?
Probably more sophisticated.
Tawanda?
I wore this outfit because I wanted to look cute but sassy.
Like a superstar?
Yeah, in my own right.
Bling.
Bling! Bling, okay, bling. Sine, how do you feel in the clothes that you say, I want the world to see me like this?
Fine, because this is what I picked the night before.
Fine. Fine. So fine is
Well,
how you want the world. You want the world to go. Sine looks fine. She looks fine. That's good. That's fine. Because it's not like
She looks
fine. Chic. Chic. So you think? Do you feel chic in that outfit?
Yeah.
You feel chic. What else do you feel?
I don't know, kind of cute.
Cute.
Kinda.
Kind of cute. Kim.
I went for classy. I like pink, it's my favorite color, and I think it looks good on me. And I chose my sapphires because that's my birthstone. I was gonna wear all black because I like a lot of black, but I decided that I should put a little bit of color in because, you know, I wanted to feel a little flashy.
Okay, so flashy. What else? How else would you describe yourself? Colorful.
Sexy.
Sexy. What are you going to take with this information now? This is how you want to portray yourself to the world. Now think about how often do you do this? How often do you walk out of the house and say, okay, I feel pretty, I feel sexy, I feel sophisticated, I feel classy? You know, how often do you dress the way that you really want to project yourself? So I just want you to kind of put that bee in your bonnet today and think, okay, did I feel more powerful dressed like this? Did I feel more me, the me that I really want to express? And how often do I give myself the pleasure or the gift of actually feeling that way? Now I want to flip it. what's the way that you don't want anyone ever to see you? Like, if I called you sexy, would that be, or called you mom, what would you not want somebody to name you?
Frumpy.
Frumpy, okay?
Homely.
Homely. Okay,
I was
sexy.
gonna say a hooker.
A hooker.
Like a...
Okay.
I was.
So flashy. You know, if somebody called you a hooker, it would be like,
It would be devastating.
it's an A? Old? Old. Old is not good.
It would be like overly revealing, I guess. We've all seen women that were way old, dressing way young. And it's like, what word do we use?
Age appropriate, or so too young, age inappropriate, or
yes,
too young.
age inappropriate. That's good.
Josie.
My grandma taught me this word. I love this word, blasé.
All right, ladies. Well, you have this afternoon to dress like your worst nightmare.
No, like a hooker?
Somebody's pregnant.
Maybe it's you.
Who else in here could be? Someone you know.
It could be anybody. No, like a hooker?
Yeah. You're gonna dress like a hooker. You're gonna dress old. You're gonna dress homely. You're gonna dress
I didn't bring
blasé.
any frumpy
You're
clothes.
gonna dress frumpy, and you're gonna dress Deborah age inappropriate. So I brought some clothes to start, and you know I've got some things in here. Feel free to raid each other's closet. Just something you might find. I don't know. That might work for you, or this might work for your bra. Oh wait, something else. There you go.
you.
And you have to be here at 7 to meet me.
To look like this.
Yeah, because I want to see. I saw this, now I want to see the other. And we're going to have other little mini group about it. So I can support you in knowing what feels more comfortable, what doesn't, and what's the difference. Yeah, here you go. Dig away. And again, don't take it personally if somebody comes in your closet to get a piece of your clothing. It may not be their whole outfit, but they need something special from you. Just to get dressed.
Does anybody have any fishnets?
There you go.
Being told that I'm having to dress up as my worst nightmare is a nightmare. I am pissed.
Okay, these are yours, Kim.
That's frumpy?
That's frumpy.
On a hooker, it would be.
A hooker wouldn't wear that. She wouldn't get any worse.
So ladies, why don't you take those bags, get downstairs, and start planning your 7 o'clock.
All right, we have to leave, you guys.
It's probably like, there she goes. Slut,
1:30. How rude and inconsiderate.
Okay. I don't even own homely clothes.
This actually fits. This is frumpy.
Dump out the others. No, it's not.
Frumpy. It is. You don't even know what frumpy means.
You told me now.
I think
Shut
this
up.
is old.
No, that's not old. That's frumpy.
This is not frumpy. This is old.
I don't like my word that I picked. I should have thought a little harder. I should have known that she was going to make us wear that. Okay, then you get to be that word.
What word did you pick?
Blasé.
Blasé.
Pretty much it's just like, what the hell? You don't even care.
It's okay.
Ready?
Okay, you have to do your arms too. So when you put that foot out, put this arm out. Go.
Right. Not so
Shoulders back.
exaggerated.
Shoulders back. There you go, Kimmy. Put a hand on the hip.
I'm gonna fall over wearing
Put a
these
hand on the hip.
suckers.
Now go. Now go. There you go. That's perfect.
Baby. You want some of this? Come on, baby. Hey, T, you taught me. Look at that. Come on, big boy. And I ain't no cheap hooker. You want some of this, baby? It's gonna have to be big money.
Look at that,
You want some of this? Huh, baby? You want some of this?
We're all dressing up, and each one of us has to dress up in our worst nightmare. And so I'm dressing up like a hooker, but all of us have decided to have fun with it. The only person that's really having trouble is Deborah. She is supposed to be dressed up like an inappropriate kid, and she is not happy about it. She is throwing a fit. She doesn't want to wear what she's wearing. And, we figure we're all in this together. We might as well have fun and enjoy it. But I think Deborah is not real happy about it.
There you go. There you go, Kimmy. There you go, Kimmy.
I don't feel real comfortable here, and
I don't know if it's just living with women or what, but it's really tense, and I don't feel very comfortable. And I really want to go home. I want to stay and do whatever, but it's like it's a really uncomfortable feeling. And it's like every time I say something to somebody, you know, just like trying to make polite conversation, they pretty much just jump down my throat.
Here we go.
It seems like everything I say just rubs people the wrong way. But I think now I'm just gonna shut up. I ain't gonna try to make no conversation. I'm just gonna be here. You know, it's like there's 5 of us and then there's me, and I'm somewhere to the side, you know. So I really
don't get caught all up in it. I mean, people, they're gonna be however they are.
I know, but to think here, to be here weeks at a time under these circumstances when I really don't have to, it's hard to.
A fish out of water.
I had a dream about fish, so...
What?
Every time I have a dream about fish,
yeah,
that means somebody's pregnant.
Maybe it's you.
You don't have a dream about yourself.
Who else in here could be? Someone you know.
It could be anybody.
Hi, Chloe. Hi, Chloe.
So how are you doing today?
Fine.
Fine? So tell me what you're thinking and feeling.
A lot of things going through my mind. I can't really put like a finger on just like one thing, but I'm all right.
Well, can I help Could I help you try to figure out that one thing and try to help you figure out the coping thing?
I'm just basically trying to find my way and find somewhere where I feel comfortable and I'm not getting on everybody's nerves. It's getting kind of hard, but I'm trying to. I'm making the effort. I'm not really doing good, but I'll make an effort. It just seemed like whatever I do, I talk too much, that ain't good. I don't talk enough, that ain't good. I don't say the right answer, that ain't good. So I just feel like I'm between a rock and a hard place. I feel like I should have just lied and said, but I can't lie. I'm just not a good liar. When you decide to with the truth, there's just one thing.
Yeah.
The truth is always going to be the truth.
Yes.
But when you start to lie, I don't know how to avoid being on the hot seat.
What I'm hearing is like, okay, wait, are they gonna like the lies? Are they gonna like the truth? What is it that they're gonna like?
They just don't like me if I'm not used to being ostracized.
Usually people come to the starting over house and find out the symptoms of their problems, why they came, is not really what their problem is at all. Do you think that's true at all for you?
I think that there are always exceptions to rules.
Yes.
And there are always exceptions to what we've experienced. And honest to God, Rhonda, I believe that the reason that I haven't found anybody in a committed relationship because a whole lot of men are lazy and they just want sex. They just want sex.
All right, you guys, see you later.
See ya.
Okay, sorry. Do you know where Grace Simmons Lodge is?
No, what address?
Here.
Today, I'm going to be meeting Kim at a remote location to support her in taking a walk through the wilderness. In Kim's case, the wilderness represents her life, a place where she can't always see and doesn't always know where she's going.
Thank you.
Okay.
She'll tell you.
How did you get in the front seat of the taxi?
Well, he told me to get up front.
He did?
He did,
Oh,
yeah,
my
because the air
God.
conditioning was broke in the back.
Oh, okay.
The thing I like about Kim is she really knows how to get what she wants, even a front seat in the taxi cab.
Let's go.
Okay.
We're going to take a little walk.
We are?
Have a little talk.
Are we?
And do a little work.
I've been in counseling since I was 13 years old, off and on, for 30, I'm 46, 30 some odd years, off and on.
What were you going for? What were you going to counseling for?
Obviously, I have a lot of broken relationships, and I don't really have that inner joy that, at my age, you kind of hope that you would have.
When there's a difficulty in your life, where do you go? What do you draw on?
Control.
So when you can't control it, then what do you do?
Run away, shut down, completely shut down, I think. Because I don't want to get hurt. I've been hurt so much that I'm pretty good at knowing how to make it so that that doesn't happen anymore.
Is that true?
What?
That you don't get hurt?
Well, yeah, I get hurt. Yeah.
You do? So then your fail-safe failed, hey?
Yes, it has.
Until today. So today we're going to have an opportunity to help you make another choice.
Okay.
And to support you in growing and drawing on that inner stuff, because the truth is it's in there.
What are you going to do, send me off in the woods?
If you're willing to trust the process, and if you trust that I would never harm or dishonor you, then I want to facilitate right now an opportunity for you to draw on a new level of yourself to find your way out of the wilderness. Face there.
Oh, no.
I'm going to leave Kim blindfolded in the wilderness and give her the opportunity to develop self-trust. I'll be nearby. Hold my hand.
My personality is being self-supporting, taking care of self, and not having to depend on other people, because with my father gone, my brother gone, I don't really have anybody to depend on, so I can't always have to have plan B.
That's why I want you to work it through in the house, if that's your choice.
I think part of being pre-menstrual, perimenopausal, and wondering if I'm premenstrual, it might be over, is making my hormones be more on edge, you know.
Could you be pregnant?
No.
No, no way.
No.
No activity?
No. Not pregnancy.
Okay. So I want to show you something. I want you to explain it to me because I'm a little confused. She blatantly deceived us.
And I'm telling you that if she lied about it then, she's lying about it now. This is the hustle.
So I'm just going to go ahead and turn it on. And I want you to explain it to me so that I understand.
And tell him what the deal is. We had that champagne to celebrate the show, and the condom broke, and now this is this. That I want to stay on the show, but I want to get this taken care of.
Okay, you couldn't even stop right there because I can explain it.
Okay, you can explain it?
When you called me to say I had been picked to be in the starting over cast, came over and brought a bottle of champagne, and we had wound up having sex. One time in the last 5 or 6 years. And I was thinking, okay, obviously my period is late. And I'm thinking one act of intercourse, but I'm thinking no. And if you see further on, I went into the store and I got a pregnancy test and it said no.
The challenge that I'm dealing with inside of me is that you didn't tell me. Because, as you know, everything that Iyanla and Dr. Stan knows, I know. And so I know you told Dr. Stan that you haven't had intercourse for 6 years. And you actually said that to me as well. You lied to Dr. Stan and you were dishonest. What do I do with that now?
I can definitely understand what you're saying. I didn't share that with him because this is somebody else's husband.
Okay.
And it's not something that I'm proud of. I don't, it's embarrassing to be sleeping with somebody else's husband.
So how are you feeling right now that you shared this with me?
I'm glad that it came out. I don't know what this, if this changes anything. Because the truth is, you know what? If you said you're a liar and we want you to go home, I would just feel relieved and go home because I ain't having a good time anyway. I'm not, you know, I don't feel like I would like to work on my goal, but in the conversation you heard, I'm just trying to figure out a way to save my opportunity to change my life.
So what do you want? Because you just said two things. You said, okay, well, I could go because I'm not getting there, I don't know. And then the other thing is, I want to stay. So which is it? Do you want to go or do you want to stay?
Okay, I want you to come right here. Level ground.
Yes.
Yeah, level ground. And
I'm alive,
yeah.
and I didn't flip out.
And I also know, Kim, that you have every single thing that you need at all times to do exactly what it is you need to do. I know that you are perfectly capable not only of surrendering control, but of finding the way through the wilderness of your own life. So, Kim, I'm going to trust your strength. I'm going to trust your power. And I'm going to wait outside these woods for you to find your way out.
No. Oh my gosh. Well, I'm gonna go.
She's trying to keep a cool exterior, but I know Kim's first reaction is panic because she doesn't trust herself.
Just say, help me.
Oh, help me.
Help you do what?
Help me find my way back
To
you.
me?
Yeah.
Help you find your way back to me?
Yeah. Oops. I found you.
Did you find me or did you find something out about yourself?
I found my way out.
Of what?
My control.
What is so scary about trusting yourself?
I don't know. Because I'm a bad person.
It's okay. Come on, sweetie.
It's okay.
Even though you're a bad person, you still found your way around in the woods.
That's true. I did.
You made it from that tree.
Really?
Yes, you did. Could you just let yourself off the hook?
Yeah, I will.
And get yourself some waterproof mascara. Come on.
I think I've learned that if I can surrender control and maybe trust people, that maybe I could actually have fun instead of always having to control what happens next.
Look how far you got.
Deborah, think long and hard about this before you answer the question. Do you want to leave the starting over house or do you want to stay? What are you saying to me?
I want to stay, but I need you to tell me how to stay.
Okay. So, I have a request.
Yeah.
I want you to feel that you can tell me anything and know that...
Have you lost respect for me because I'm nothing but a liar? You know?
I want to know that I can trust you from now on.
I don't know you. You know, before I came here, I don't know you.
I understand. I understand how scary it was, okay? I understand that. I totally get the embarrassment, the humiliation, but I know how much you value the truth.
Yes.
And I know that you've said, what, 5, 10, 15, 20 times since you've been in the starting over house that you want the truth.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's what I want. I want the same thing you want. And the only way that I can actually change your life and give you what you want, which is reclaim your womanhood, to support you in making that dream happen for yourself, is that you and I are truth. That you tell me the truth, and I'll tell you the truth.
I just didn't know how to do it.
Okay.
I just didn't know how to do it.
And I appreciate that.
I really didn't.
And I appreciate your willingness to tell me so forthright when I did bring it up. And so now I will go back to my request. A little time to talk to Iyanla and Dr. Stan, to talk to my colleagues about how we want to move forward.
Whether you want me to stay or not?
Hi, how you doing? Whoa!
Give me $5,000, baby. Want some of this?
Successful starting over graduate Amy is coming to the house to help me because I have a very special exercise for the ladies.
Well, listen, We're gonna have to go in the dining room because I talked to Rhonda today and she's got a little assignment for you guys. So if you guys want to go in the dining room. So what we're gonna do is make sashes that you guys have to wear. This is a fabric marker, and then if you guys can help each other pin it around your back. So just sort of wear it. So write the name as big as you can on the sash. Okay?
P-L-A-S.
Yeah, pin it up.
Look at the hooker shoes.
Those are very expensive.
Come on, I fit to it.
What?
Hello, Amy. How are you? Good. Good to see you. So, are the ladies ready?
They're ready for their fashion show.
They're ready for their fashion show? Are they happy or sad about this?
They're not that happy.
They're not that happy. Great.
No. Presenting, first out of the box, Jennifer as Miss Frumpy. Accompanied by a very unfrumpy baby Chloe.
You are the queen of Frumpy.
Thank you.
Our next contestant, enthusiastically wearing the Miss Homely banner, is Tawanda. Give it up, give it up.
Tawanda.
Okay.
Is this the best homely you could do?
Next up, it's Miss Old, Sine.
Oh.
Next up, yo, we have age inappropriate yo, and that's right, it's Deborah.
Oh, yeah.
No, my friend said, Daddy, I don't want to go to school.
Okay, next up, Miss Blase is Josie.
Oh, yes, Blase.
Totally not least. Definitely not least. Looking hot, the hot mama hooker of them all. It's Kim.
Hey, now.
Fresh to the streets of LA.
Like, way too flashy.
Way too flashy.
Yeah.
Okay, gang, so I want to hear overall, what did you learn from about yourself through this exercise? Your best self was this morning, just took publicity pictures, had cameras on you, makeup artist, hair fluffed, feeling great, feeling beautiful, and then having to dress what you fear most.
That clothes can affect my attitude. I mean, I couldn't even have a conversation with anybody because I felt so bad about how I was looking. I felt ugly. I felt, ugh.
Now imagine how, look at Tawanda doesn't want to be seen right now. The feeling that you're afraid to feel, based on how you're dressing, that feeling runs your life. You guys did an incredible job. Really, really incredible job. And I want to give you a gift. I want to give you a gift of your pretty selves in the Starting Over house this morning. Remember, we took our beautiful photos? And so I want you to have a photo. Now, you can put it anywhere you'd like. Right now, I think I'll just put it right here. And so you guys remember when you're feeling homely, old, blasé, like a hooker, age inappropriate, and frumpy, and all those feelings that go along with it, I want you to look at this picture. Remember, this is the real you. Does that make sense? Did you want to look at it, Deborah?
Yes.
Here you go. All right, because one of the things, I've been talking about your fears, and how to master fears is to practice. Does everybody agree with that? You got to practice, trying new things in order to break your fears. So tonight, you get to practice being frumpy, age inappropriate, a hooker, blasé, old and homely, because you're going out.
No way.
The way you are right now.
No!
Yes!
You are who you are no matter what you wear. That's the lesson I want the ladies to learn. So I hope they can go out and have fun dressed as their worst nightmare.
Amy is going to babysit Chloe.
Hi, baby.
And Amy was a nanny for 4 years, so she knows about babies. The ladies. How do you feel about that? Yeah!
Woo!
Woo!
We look too good. Everybody's
My name's Chris.
All right.
Yeah, thanks for coming. We have something to talk about.
Okay.
I discovered that Deborah has been keeping a secret, which I'm sure neither of you are surprised by. Based on our previous conversations, I'm sure you're not surprised. And I discovered that she thought that she was perhaps pregnant. And the reason that I want to talk to you both about it is because not only did she not tell her story, not talk about it, and not share it with us, she blatantly deceived us by when you asked her about her sexual relations. I don't know if you've actually asked her point blank about it, but I know I have. And
Celibate for 6 years.
Celibate for 6 years. And when I had my session with her today, I brought up the fact that truth is an integral part of the Starting Over house. Honesty is the first thing that must be present if you are going to change your life.
When you asked her,
yes,
why did you make such a point of telling us all that you are celibate for 6 years?
Yes.
Did she have some explanation?
Basically, she just kept saying that she didn't know who to trust, didn't know who she could talk to. Great, tell me.
It's a hustle, it's a game, it's a scam. She still hasn't come clean.
What bet did you do?
We didn't lose a bet.
Yeah, we signed up for this.
You signed up for this?
Yeah.
What are all these things?
I'm homely.
You're home.
I'm grumpy.
Like a 7 dwarfs on crack, pretty much, yeah?
Pretty much.
Ladies, cheers. Scott's gonna sign you guys up for the bull, all right? Give us 2 minutes, we'll sign you up, get you up there, okay?
Whether she's pregnant or not pregnant is not the issue. I mean...
Yes, that's not the issue.
That really
Absolutely
isn't
not.
the issue. The issue is the violation of the sanctity of this space, the violation of the trust of all of these women. And I'm telling you that if she lied about it then, she's lying about it now. This is the hustle.
Well, let's say that's true. One of her major issues is that she apparently has so much anxiety that she has to make up things. She has to pretend to be a certain way because she doesn't know how to do it another way.
That's right. I felt, and maybe I'm in the hustle, maybe I'm being covered, maybe I don't see it, but what I saw is a woman, maybe because of our willingness to call her out on it, that maybe she's on the verge of a breakdown, which is also, as we know, a breakthrough. She felt so embarrassed and so shameful because of the adultery, because of the aftermath, so to speak, and how one time, you know, in her mind, this is what she told me, that one time now is ruining this chance and she can't believe she did it.
But see, that's the hustle. That's it right there, rather than own it and cop to it.
She can't. She can't.
I think at this point, I'm looking at the sanctity of the house, and the other women. She is the other women's worst nightmare.
I'm leaving now. Thank you. I just wanted to say that. Okay.
Thanks, Amy.
Sober up. Yeah. If you need any help for hangover,
Okay,
call
now
me
what
tomorrow,
if I get
okay?
really
I'll take you out for a smoothie.
offensive and start taking my clothes off, letting the brown breast flow?
Where that might not be offensive to everyone, so you might want to watch it.
I heard nobody liked you. Is that true?
You heard the rumor. I know. It must be. Deborah loves beef.
Let's just say Deborah ain't had beef in a while. Deborah remembers what tender, hard beef used to be like.
Get out. Everybody get out. Just get out.
It seems to me that we have three perspectives, really. I hear, Rhonda, that you feel a great deal of compassion and you think this may be the opportunity.
Yes.
This may be it. Iyanla, I hear you're skeptical. I agree with you both. In other words, I think it is the opportunity, and I think there's a scam running, and I think there's some really deep issues that even supersede her ability to be able to just take it in and react. And I think you're absolutely right. She runs a scam. She's a smart woman with a lot going for her, but I'm not sure about all the connections neurologically, psychologically, biologically at this point.
And so the question really, why I asked you here, is I really want us to think, is the starting over house the best place for Deborah?